let's do the survey. Let's do the survey. I held off on this yesterday, mostly because like I got done with the event and I had to leave early yesterday. But you know, I've got time today, so this is probably the most important thing that you could do in Destiny Rising right now. More important than your endgame, more important than spending your pinnacle energy, more important than doing your daily bounties. Right here, filling out this survey and giving your real, true, honest feedback to the developers. It should only take about a few minutes to complete the survey, so let's see what they are interested in asking about. Alright, which of the following games have I mostly played in the past 6 months? Wuthering Waves, is Wuthering... Okay, I would say Destiny 2 is the most, like... I like it, but I also haven't played Destiny 2 hardly at all in the past 6 months. But, like, I'd say I am very satisfied with Wuthering Waves, and I'm currently very dissatisfied with Destiny Rising. And I feel like most people are at least somewhat dissatisfied. Yeah, straight up, I'm gonna, get my dailies done tomorrow in Destiny Rising, and I'm gonna be sitting here like, okay, now what? I'm amazed how the player base has fallen off, guessing the honeymoon phase has ended. The honeymoon phase has been over. It's basically been over since Season 1 launched. Could do Morgan's Hunt for basic keys and get, 25 parameters. 5 sets of 25 parameters for, a 20-minute activity. Yeah, I think I'd rather, grind hack if I'm doing that. Progression. Oh, wait, what do I find most satisfied? Okay, social. Characters. I find the endgame really, really fun. Still. I do love the fact that the endgame is sweaty. It's just, the game isn't available to support it right now. Let's see, combat, progression, tutorial, definitely not satisfied with the progression. Exploration, I really had a great time doing the collectible quests. Like those collectible puzzles, I had an amazing time with those. I really hope to get more stuff like that. Honestly, that definitely makes the exploration very, very satisfying to me. Alright, what do I find most dissatisfied? Let's see... monetization, progression, build crafting. I mean, straight up, what is there to build craft in this game when 50 to 70% of the artifacts are terrible, and the remaining 20% of the remaining 30% are only usable on a handful of characters, and the last 10% are just, Inverted Fury, where it's active all the time. Oh yeah, the exploration stuff was freaking amazing. I loved going through all that. You know, it's really funny, endgame is where I'm most satisfied and least satisfied in the game right now. But definitely monetization, progression, and build crafting. Absolutely those. I'm very satisfied with the exploration. I'm dissatisfied with endgame. Alright. I'm pretty neutral on the amount of activities. I just wish I had more reason to interact with them with the rewards. Playable characters, I'm pretty satisfied with the playable characters. Very dissatisfied with progression. Somewhat dissatisfied with the season. Very satisfied with the social. Okay. Best describes my dissatisfaction with the endgame. Pay to win. Lack of meaningful ultimate goals. Lack of engaging... Okay, serious balance issues between characters, absolutely that. Lack of strategic depth? No, there's not a lack of strategic depth. There's a lot of optimization you can do. Not enough challenging content? I mean, I feel like there could be more challenging content. I mean, there's definitely plenty of challenging content in this game, you just don't really have any reason to do it more than once per cycle. If you, get all the rewards from it. Aren't enough social or group-oriented activities? I feel like there's a decent enough amount for them. Rewards for the end game aren't worth the effort. I mean, if we're talking about, beyond the first completion, no. Loot system is frustrating with bad drop rates. Definitely loot system is frustrating. Golden path progression feels too slow and grindy. Okay. This is where I have to make some, only 3 is kind of tough. Okay. So, either endgame is all about pay to win, which I feel are balance issues between the characters or builds. Loot systems, I'll say I feel like progression feels too slow and grindy. But the loot system is also frustrating. Honestly, I feel like progression too slow, loot system frustrating, pay to win. Schrodinger's endgame, I'm satisfied and I'm unsatisfied. I'm satisfied with, the endgame, as it's, some of the most fun activities in the game. I'm dissatisfied with the endgame because, it's also, the most restrictive part of the game. No remove Ikora card option. Well, this is specifically to do with the end game. It's like a month for free-to-play to max characters and about like 2 weeks for spenders. I'd say probably closer to 3 weeks for spenders to max a unit. Depends on how high you rank in Calamity. Old Head could take up to 3 months for free-to-play if they can't rank high. Yup, exactly. They don't want you to choose more than 3, even though there's more than 3 to pick. Yep. I mean, it's supposed to be like the 3 most dissatisfying options. Okay, what constants do I most decide to have in the future? More new weapons. Let's see, guild versus guild. More hardcore PvP activities. New monsters. Well, new destination story mission. How satisfied am I with the season 1 events in Destiny Rising? Honestly, I'd say I'm like dissatisfied with them. Haven's Crest, very dissatisfied. Seasonal cosmetics, dissatisfied. Seasonal modifier, neutral. Seasonal activities, excluding casual activities, dissatisfied. Alright. The seasonal mechanics select strategy or death mechanics referring to seasonal artifacts, seasonal modifiers. Well, the artifact definitely is just like, okay, get 2% extra damage or 2% extra health. It's so boring. Lumia Leaf rewards are not compelling enough. Seasonal activities feel very unbalanced. The cosmetic rewards or Bright Dust rewards were not compelling or valuable enough. I feel like the cosmetic skins were insufficient in quality. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't like the engram. I'm honestly just opening up the engram so I can fill out that list. Seasonal information was poorly communicated, definitely. I'd say like those are the most important ones. What are the reasons for dissatisfaction in season 1? There weren't any meaningful drops of content beyond the initial clears of the activity, with little to no new rewards to chase after compared to Season 0. The lack of mythic weapons and alternate options on characters feels bad, especially when the character is limited to only one mythic weapon, and that mythic weapon is just plain terrible. There are also very few artifacts that are actually worth using in this game, leading to very little build variety or changes in gameplay compared to a unit without artifacts and one with an optimized build. The events were extremely fun, especially the Eclipse difficulty of the raid. However, now that the leaderboard phase has ended, there are 0 reasons to participate in the activity because the rewards are the exact same as the lower difficulty version, and therefore making it a chore to get the same stuff. If there were new weapons to chase in the higher difficulty activities, or if there were more regular or higher amounts of rewards compared to the lower level version, Grandmaster and Master difficulty activities provide the same loot as heroic strikes with energy, making it pointless to run after spending your keys. There is already a stamina limit for using characters in Grandmasters. Why not make it so that players can get more rewards from it? There is already a similar system to bonus rewards through the Iron Commander. It doesn't make sense that I get more rewards for not playing the game than I do by participating in the highest difficulty of content available. The Morgren's hunt was a fun experience for the first couple clears, but I have little to no motivation to continue to grind out the event because I can get similar or better rewards from other activities in a shorter amount of time after the first 3 completions, and I ran out of the high value keys. I would absolutely like to try other characters in the Expanse, but I do not have the resources to build them up, limiting my play time and enjoyment the game. All right, I feel like that's enough. I feel like that's enough to get across like all the reasons why I'm dissatisfied. Let's see. Wouldn't Golden Path mean a claim? I mean, honestly, yeah, like, people are having issues with that as well. Play Super Bear Adventure. Super Bear Adventure. What's Super Bear Adventure? Have I considered playing Borderlands 4? It felt pretty similar to D2, but with more buildcraft. Resources aren't time-gated like DR. I mean, I don't own Borderlands 4. I'd have to buy it. Frankly, I've never really been super interested in the Borderlands franchise. What happens to the Furious 3? We don't know what happens to the Furious 3. I know games need funding, but I always look at pay to progress the same way as paying to play less. Yeah, kind of. If this was Bungie right now, it would be, we heard you, we're reducing pinnacle energy increase from 120 a day down to 60. Yeah. An off-topic idea, Ananta and NTE should collab in the future. They're competitors, though. Alright, how likely am I continuing to playing this game tomorrow? I mean, like, it depends on what you qualify as playing the game. Does logging in to spend my energy qualify as playing the game? Which one are the following goals in Destiny Rising? To compete with other players, or Rather to get better at certain activities, collect better guns and upgrade them, level up my favorite character, collect more characters and try different play styles. Alright, where do I usually play Destiny Rising? Other. I play on stream to my wonderful viewer base at youtube.com/@agentvirus and also on twitch.tv/agentvirus. Alright, do I have any other suggestions, thoughts, or comments for Destiny Rising? Please rework, let's see, please rework the reward economy in this game. Everything should be grindable, including characters. Monetize this game by putting in a slew of amazing cosmetics. I will pay so much money for skins and weapon ornaments and freaking, I don't know, shaders and whatever else your heart desires, so long as I am able to play the game and I'm not sitting around wondering what I'm going to do when I'm out of energy. Rework Pinnacle to be a 4x reward claim and make all resources grindable so that casual players can still get progress at a decent pace and make all resources grindable. Let's see. And please give me back wrongful ingress. I am so tired of Sworn Oath being the biggest, most mid primary in this game. This mid 5 out of 10 primary in this game. Oh my gosh, it feels so terrible to have had that weapon and lost it between the beta and launch. I need my rapid fire void AR that can use the raid shader and has syncopation on it. That perk is so goated. It makes me unreasonably happy to have it and completely miserable to be separated from it. You already nerfed Wolf, so please at least give him back his AR. You love your Sworn Oath? Question, gamer. Have you played with Wrongful Ingress? Did you play with Wrongful Ingress in the beta? I've got footage of Wrongful Ingress in the beta. Also mention you the #1 wolf. Yeah. I'm the #1 wolf, and I hate the fact that my primary is only useful for breaking rapid fire Shinka shields. You did not? Okay. After I finish this survey, I'll give you guys like the full experience of Wrongful Ingress. That was the joy of it that was in the beta. People like Warframe and Division Proxy. I don't play them myself, but a lot of people they grind them like crazy. Yeah, I'll say I wish I liked Warframe. Just tell them to go to the DNA route this game. They already have millions of cosmetics to buy. I mean, that's what I did. That is pretty much what I said right there. Wait, no, you actually mentioned it? Yeah, I mentioned it. Please remove Ikora card. Just throw that in there. Also, please improve the meta in Shadow Shaper duels. After around level 20, every deck is exactly the same, and it's not even interesting. It is just a dumb deck put together, or dumb deck of individually strong cards mashed together with no synergy and just completely ruins any and every other type of deck in this game. Alright, I think that covers all the important stuff. Do you guys think I missed anything? Also, please let us fish more at the very least. Hi, I'm NetEaseDev. Your $1,000 you spent on Wolf is useless now. Quickly spend 1,000 more to buy T6 of the next unit and enjoy endgame modes. Ah, geez, really? Already? Remind them to maintain the Ning Fei agenda. Also, please... Also, maintain the Ning Fei agenda. Him rising like a phoenix from the ashes is the best thing ever. Ning Fei forever. Alright, I think that's about everything. I think we've covered absolutely everything. Alright, go ahead, submit. That's all for the survey. Thank you very much. Well, I definitely made it take a lot more than about 3 to 5 minutes. I had a lot of feedback to give. Alright, well, I mean, that's about it for the survey, I can claim. Chat frame expired? What? My chat frame for the day break founder has expired? Wow! That's so cool. That is so cool, honestly. I'm so glad that I don't get to keep my cosmetics that I paid money for. I'm very happy with this fact. Thanks for writing a novel. Yep. The Ning Fei agenda, Lamau, Instaben. Maintaining the Ning Fei agenda is our top priority. Alright, well, I mean, that's about all for the survey. Make sure you guys fill out your own surveys. I mean, you don't have to give the feedback that I gave, but, you know, just put it all out there. All nice and clean. I definitely feel like I made some very good suggestions, especially when it comes to like the Sworn Oath and the other AR, the Wrongful Ingress. But I mean, if you're enjoying coverage of Destiny Rising, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you keep up to date in this game. And if you're excited for Ananta and Duet 9 Abyss, be sure to subscribe to my channel as well, because I will be covering those games in the future. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you think that I had a particularly pointed feedback that you vehemently disagree with, be sure to argue with me in the comments. I love to argue. And if you have anything that you think I should have added as feedback in this survey, make sure to let me know so that I can add it to the next survey, which hopefully shouldn't be too much longer. And with that all out of the way, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.